Here's Katie from Yuzu.
Hey, everyone. Ben's a total liar, but that's all right. He'd get one thing right, which is that I'm Katie from Yuzu. Nice to meet you. Good to be here. I am just going to take a quick 10 minutes to sort of walk you through the portal technology that Yuzu provides to give you the maximum transparency into your plan's performance and how things are going. We really believe that transparency is key. We were super psyched to see that everyone here believed that yesterday on one of the early Slidos. And so I want to kind of just give you a quick overview of how folks are using the tech that we provide to go in and monitor their plan, keep an eye on things, and kind of emphasize the fact that it's all in one place for you, right? We want to make this easy. We talked a little bit earlier about how complicated self-funding is. There's a million different people. There's a lot to keep track of. And by putting this information all in one place, we try to make it as easy as humanly possible for you guys to go in and do what you need to do to make your plans run well. So I've got a demo group here for us today. This is a demo group for the Green Bay Packers. We do not run the Packers as well. You might have heard of them, but we don't run the Packers plan, unfortunately. But we have some fake data here as though we did. So right now, we're kind of on our homepage. This is just a quick little overview of a bunch of different data. What I really want to emphasize today are a couple pieces. I want to talk a little bit about how we enable you to manage your enrollment directly within the portal, or by connecting with your human resources information system of your choice. So we have some folks here who we have done kind of automatic integrations with Employee Navigator, with UKG, Benetrack, Paychecks, whole bunch of folks that you can use to give us a live feed of all of your enrollment to make sure that your plan enrollment is up to date. So you can do that here in the portal. You can click into members, see all of their information in one place. You can download copies of their ID cards. So if they lose their card, they don't have to wait a week to get a brand new one. You can just get it right here, all in one place. You can see all of their information. And so you can go in just one simple place to do all of your enrollment management. We also store everything regarding your plan and your policy all in one place here. So Self-Fund Health is super nice. There's one plan per group, which is great. Makes it nice and easy to come in here and see all of the details. So you can see we've got all of the ID cards. You can download them all for your whole group if you wanted. You can download your tax information, your tax forms for when tax season comes around. And we also keep all your info here. So you can see we'll have your SPD and SPDBC over here for you to see at any one time. Note emailing, requesting copies, getting a PDF. Oh, that's the outdated PDF. Just a live version in one place for you to log in and see. Additionally, we have some kind of unique features that are unique to us and really kind of align with our values. So one is our claims fund page. This is a page where you can see exactly how much money is in the claims fund account that we use to pay your claims at any time. Now, the Packers are pretty rich. They've got a lot of money in their claims fund. And this isn't a perfect one-to-one proxy for how well your plan is doing, right? I think Madeline kind of emphasized there's a lot of things that go on. There could be different claims that come in at different times of the year, but it's a good way for you to be able to check in on the financial health of your plan, right? You don't have to request this information from us. You can log in and see this. Every employer we work with has this access. They can also go in and see where that money is going, to whom, and when, exactly when it goes out. You can see that these transactions all reconcile, and you can click into these for a little bit more detail. But if you really want to take ultimate advantage of our platform and what we do, you have to be a HIPAA officer. So echoing John here, echoing Philip yesterday, this is something that kind of the people that we work with who have been self-funded the longest know about and have done. And that's because once you do that, you can go in and view claims. You can see a live view of where claims are in their processing history. You can see all of the information. You can even click in and get even deeper information about the EOB that got sent out, when it was sent out, so if a provider goes, I didn't know that I got paid for this, you can go in and say, no, look, you got paid for it on this date. We get really, really, really granular to help you manage what you need to manage, right? You can also see a variety of reports. So if you're an employer and you don't have ability to see PHI, which is our baseline, right? We kind of don't allow folks, and if they're a HIPAA officer, they can come in and see it. If you don't, you can see 2 reports. If you have that ability, you can then go see all of your reports, right? It really unlocks a whole new world of being able to access information for you that is really crucial to helping the nurse navs do their job, helping Self-Fund Health do their job, making sure that stop loss is aware of what's going on, and all of those pieces that as the employer quarterbacking your plan are super, super, super important. Additionally, we have some other tools. Ben kind of gave a little bit of a mention of one earlier. which is cash pay cards. This is something unique to Yuzu that we're really proud of. We believe that buying healthcare is way too complicated in this country. There is nothing else that you buy that you pay for after the fact, right? Everything else you pay for at the point of service. And so for some of our groups, and in some cases, it makes way more sense to pay upfront at the point of service with cash. Cash being just money you're paying upfront, right? So we enable all of our groups to create digital credit cards for members. So say that a member's going in, the nurse navigators have called ahead, they know what the price is, they know it's gonna be a good price. Member goes up and says, I wanna go get my, knee replaced, but I wanna pay cash for it. A lot of these facilities actually prefer cash in some cases because then they don't have to file a claim, right? You're taking paperwork off their table. And so they don't have to wait, it's not uncertain how much they're gonna get paid. They say a price, we say, okay, seems like a fair price, and Yuzu will help determine, is that a fair price, help people benchmark, understand what things are going on in the market, and then we can go ahead and enable you to actually pay that cash rate. This is super beneficial because usually cash rates are lower, right? Because the hospital, whoever it is, doesn't have to do all the background paperwork, right? They can just get the money up front, so they prefer it. And it's great for members because if members use these cards and go down this route, they usually get this care for $0, right? So they're not gonna be balance billed after the fact because they paid up front and we paid in full. And they know exactly what it's going to cost, which is one of the most frustrating things about paying for healthcare for anybody, right? It's just truly not knowing. And so this is something that we've been super proud of. The Self-Fund Health team uses it really well. They use it for durable medical equipment is a really common one. For therapist appointments, if therapists are out of network, that's a common use case. Right? There's a ton of stuff, and you can even get there with planned surgeries that are regular to really start seeing those cost savings. And so this is just a tiny view of all of the functionality that we provide and the transparency that we provide in order to be able to enable you to go ahead and manage your plan the way you need to. We have lots of other features. We have kind of in-depth knowledge into all of your financials. We do all of that in-house. Everything at Yuzu we've built in-house to be secure, to be compliant, and to work really well, right? We want to make sure that everything is seamless and easy. And so that's what we've done with this platform, and we're so excited that we've been able to partner with Self-Fund Health on it. The other final things is just that, the implementation process, that's where I live in the company, is I help get people onboarded and up and running, people who are new to this process, and help walk them through it and hold their hand, is super seamless and easy as well. We built all of that into this portal too, so you just log in, take care of your couple of steps, and then you're done, right? We do the rest for you. And so that's really what I came up here to talk about today. That's what I wanted to show you. If you have additional questions about any specifics or just about how the portal works, you want to see more about it, come find us. We have a booth outside. We're sitting over here at this table cheering loudly for lots of folks. You probably heard us. And I am so excited to be here. It's great to meet you all. Thank you for your time.